start changing just to cater to your feelings. Now I can't sleep anymore. Got demons knocking at my door. Can't find the things to say. Make all this pain just go away. So now I just keep to myself. 'Cause the world I see is like hell. I would try to explain, but I'd rather you just remember my name. I've been chasing these dreams for years, and I've been crying the same old tears. I'm not trust if I keep on living in my past. So now I'm finding out. I'm telling y'all.
Today on Rellik News, sex cures everything. What's that? Sports and weather with LT, valuable paper, and who's winning now.
Good evening, I'm Mike from Rellik TV.
And I'm Holly Miner with Rellik Productions.
Fuzzy, you're in the frame. I was shooting. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you a lot. So, Holly, do you remember that sex therapy article a while back that we were reading, way back when?
No, I don't, Mike.
It might have been on a Wednesday. You know, the one about the sex therapist hiring people to sleep with their patients.
Oh, that's right.
Alright. Well, they made a movie about it, and it's called A Dangerous Method. It's directed by David Cronenberg. And I understand why Magneto from First Class had the hots for his patient, who was played by Keira Knightley. Because if she just said this to me,
I want you to punish me.
I would have had to punish her. And this thriller hits theaters near you, November 23rd. Now back to you, Holly.
What an interesting movie. Thanks, Mike. What if the wonderful William Shakespeare never wrote a single word? Certainly would have been nice to know that before high school lit class. Well, on October 28th, director Roland Emmerich and writer John Orliff are proposing a film that suggests just that. Anonymous has received a 7.7 rating on IMDb.com, and it has to be from sheer curiosity, because looking at the cast, it looks like they want to keep the anonymous thing rolling. Regardless, the wonderful world of Shakespeare has not been attempted on film yet in this scale to this date. Well, that's all for movies reviews today. Back to you in the studio, Mike.
Oh, that tricky Shakespeare. But we'll hear from LT on the sports and the weather when we get back from our commercial break.
You have trouble sleeping? Can't seem to sleep even though you're worn down? Doctors everywhere are changing to their preferred medication, to Ambien. Experience the fast and safe relief of Ambien. There is no question there is no job too big for Ambien. Talk to your doctor today to see if you're healthy enough for it. Work used to keep me up until I had Ambien. Now just one pill of these, and I'm out for the night.
Thanks to Ambien, I can sleep much better. But before my ex-girlfriend used to keep me up. Fucking bitch. What the fuck?
Side effects may include sniffling, runny nose, upset stomach, dry lips, breathing, nightmares, diarrhea, death, erectile dysfunction, blurry vision, loss of appetite, depression. You may be fired from art, rainbow urination. Medication must be taken with warm milk.
Alright, thanks, Mike. Hi, I'm LT with the sports, and the only reason they hired me is because I own Boston Red Sox socks. Anyway, moving on to the hot button issue in baseball this week. No, I don't mean the fact that the World Series contenders are about to be decided. I mean the fact that the World Series isn't going to include anybody in a Phillies or a Yankees uniform. Okay, hold on, I understand. Most analysts predicted that they would be playing each other in the World Series. So what happened? Well, I called the ESPN headquarters to find out more on the information. An automated machine answered, and it said that all baseball analysts were out for the season. Anyway, so let's talk about the Yankees losing to Detroit. The Yankees and Phillies eliminated from the playoffs? What? That's like taking the New England Patriots out of the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
What?
Super Bowl.
New England Patriots don't already play in the Super Bowl? Oh. Anyway, so what about Detroit? Well, that leads us to our favorite day of the week, Monday. That's right, Monday Night Football. Tonight, the Detroit Lions are hosting the Chicago Bears. Now, Chicago Bears are struggling a little this year, and they're playing an undefeated team. Undefeated Lions? We never thought that would be in the same sentence. But something's in the water in Detroit, and someone's praying for miracles. And all we can hope for is that they keep on doing it. And now to Joey with the weather. Hey, and I'm Joey with the weather. Anyway, in Orlando this week, it's going to be... You know what? Forget about it. If you don't like the weather in Orlando, just cross the street or wait 20 minutes. Back to you, Mike.
Speaking of valuable paper.
What's that anything about valuable paper?
Well, it was a lovely segue into my next segment until you effed it up, Mike. Speaking of valuable papers. On September 21st, it was reported the Beatles show contract sold for almost 4 times its price. That's $23,000. Whoa, 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 $23,000! The contract wasn't even signed by the band itself. It was signed by the 1965 manager, Brian Epstein. On August 31st of 1965, the contracted day, the Beatles refused to perform in front of a segregated audience. The contract was also included the protection services of 150 uniformed police officers, a raised drum platform for Ringo, oh Ringo Starr, he's my favorite, and 150 bags of 47 bags of yellow M&Ms. No, of M&Ms without the yellow ones. And the party clouds for Here Comes the Sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
On the bright side, Charlie Sheen is still winning.
Winning.
I'm sad to hear that 2.5 Men had to let him go. So one quick question, Ashton. Is this just a big episode of Punk'd, or have you moved from celebrities to your own career? Either way, Charlie Sheen still wins, because he beat drugs and prostitutes. But I guess Ashton and the network are trying to fight back by premiering the new episode of 2.5 Men on the same night as Charlie Sheen's roast. But yet again, Charlie still wins by drawing more viewers. So farewell, Mr. Sheen. And we won't forget who's winning. Well, how can we?
Winning!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike.
And I'm Holly.
Yeah, whatever she said. This is Rellik News. Stay tuned for more. WTFN on Channel 969.
With extras, take 1, action.
Good evening, I'm Mike.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Cut.
They should come for you to remember my name. I'll always be that way if I'm silent. They should come for you to remember my name. For you to remember my name. Are you recording on a video or are you taking pictures?
I'm recording on a video.